cannot believe that we're making this video in like 900-degree weather. But we're redoing this table, but not in a traditional way. So this table used to have paint on it. We used this goof off to first strip the table of paint. And then we've been sanding it. I'm trying to get it to a glass-like finish, although it still needs a really fine sander before we get it to a glass. And then our next thing was, I thought, is it possible to stain a design in wood? Which I still don't know if it's possible, because I have not seen a YouTube video about staining a design. So on the computer, you'll see on the screen, and then using GIMP, the free Photoshop tutorial, we created this printout of the design. I think we have a picture. We took it to Ace Repro Graphics, or Pro Graphics in Nashville. They print blueprints and other large format things. So we sent it to them, and as you can see, it's quite pixelated because I drew it at the wrong scale. But what we're going to attempt now is to cut little triangles, and I think we've got a few cut over here in a row. We're going to cut triangles all the way around the table, and then we're going to stain inside the triangles. In order for the paper to not stick, to not move around when I stain, I'm using this. That will kind of stick the table to the table. Then we'll use, I believe, a sponge. We'll dab our little spots with stain, hoping that they don't bleed so that they stay a triangle. What I want to know is, if I stain these triangles, will the stain run? So what I'm testing is wood finishing cloths, and then the liquid with the brush. Ba-ding! So what I did was, I put my paper down, and then I stained. Now you can clearly tell the brush bled. And here's the other part about it. The stain is the bottom one. The liquid is the topper one. Look at this. The liquid just seeps right through the paper. The finishing cloths, there's no stain on the backside. So that's a pretty clear indication to me that I'm going to be using these finishing cloths. And then we'll cut the red out, and we're going to stain those. Well, one of them is going to be dark like black, and one's going to be dark red like mahogany. And then we'll take the paper off, and we will stain the entire table a light mahogany, and hopefully the design pops out and it's like the most beautiful table we've ever seen in the history of man. So right now I'm going to go to town staining the table the first solid color.
Alright, so you're brushing it on.
Yeah.
I've seen some people use a cloth for it, like, you know, just dip the cloth in and then rub it out, kind of like.
Yeah. Alright, so my mom was right. The cloth is way better than the brush. Although the brush is putting the stain on the table, but then the cloth is like doing its deal. Like, look at this compared to the brush. Alright, you can see we got the first little section done. The stain cloth works pretty good. Before I get too far, which might have already been too far, I have been applying a coat of polyurethane just by brushing it on. Just been trying to get an even coat. And there it is, boys and girls. The table is finished. Alright, we got the table in the house. Looks pretty darn good. And then we actually had enough stain to redo the stools that go with the table, so that looked pretty good too. If you haven't checked it out yet, watch our milk carton igloo. That project was unbelievable. Anyway, like, subscribe, and enjoy your day.